Hello, hello. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're on. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, everyone. Once again, I have there's the Twitter chat. I'm pretty sure everyone should be able to chat. And then if you're in Discord, you can reach me with Discord if you have a question or if there's anything you want to see. And then I guess any other way you want to get a hold of me, email, smoke signal, you know. So market is moving. That's pretty cool. Yesterday the conditions became bearish for ES. So we can see that here. We can see that like yesterday became like weak bearish, but then today overnight the candle went full bearish and it seems we're moving right along. It seems like the 5.7 is a floor to keep an eye out for. So we'll guess keep a hold of that. How do you I want a way to be able to like set this as a key, right? I don't know, something doesn't work. All right. Oh, so we're zooming. We could zoom in a little bit if we want and see. So this is the 8-minute. Here's the scanner. We see the scanner. Things are really turning bearish. We got, oops, see what I mean? We got NQ bearish. I think that's gold, oil, Bitcoin, silver. XLF is bullish though. XLI bearish, XLK, real estate, Tesla. So things are pretty gnarly on the 8-minute. There's no real floor right now, but we do see that there is some bid coming in. We also, LDPS tells us that there is some bid as well. I'm also going to, I realized, ooh, no, not that. I'm going to make these so that we can see them a little bit better. Because they are important. I just like that when they're faded away because it helps remind me that of their importance, I guess. So yeah, so we can see that we have some of this bid moving. It moved under the price, so there's some organic bid, but it's, LDPM 8, right? So it's, not the most robust of bids. So that would still, this is when I kind of expect some flatlining price as the scoop kind of works its way up. We did have like an aggressive ask come in earlier, so we shall see. But for now, long isn't in my vocabulary, especially with I don't usually use these bottom 5, so if there's anything else that other people want to see, I'll just keep it as the top 5. Makes it a little easier. Drawings, yes. All right, so there is ES. We'll keep that up there for a second, and then down here we can look at like what's Bitcoin doing. Also not too good. Just making sure. Okay. We see Bitcoin is also bearish. We should try to find a floor for ES, although I think we did, right, on the daily. That was, so let's check SPY. Not good. I think we're unbalanced, which is what, balance is good. I like balance for just, starting out, seeing the lay of the land. I think I will do simplified though, just for this. And we see that we are definitely still bearish. We have some bid coming down, but not that much just yet. And it's the 45 minutes, so pretty reasonable for continued downside. I don't know. We can see if the max LDPM gives us a floor on this time frame, but we might have to move time frames to find a floor. Yeah, we've passed the 45-minute. So down it looks like she goes. Is there anything happening in the news today? This is unfortunate. I really need. Ooh, Ali doing what Baba doing what we said Baba was gonna do. Look at how fun. Yesterday we mentioned how there was like a tiny peep of bearish liquidity peeking out from below LDPM. Basically the bar had moved just bloop, right below, and that liquidity was bearish, so I didn't expect this LDPM to hold and that things would fall down to 95. At first I was a little on the fence, but yeah, it's not what you want, it's not how you want things to look when you're fully bullish. Gold is taking a dip, but again, things are still green, things are bullish, so we're fine. We do see like LDPM is moving up just a little bit, so there is some increasing eager ask, but everything is still below the price, and everything is green, so we're good. Yeah, we can see here, if we move again, if we move too aggressive, so we can get like a little bit of a jump on things. Actually, on the daily, it's green. I guess it's just ES that's bearish. I always am interested in when like the futures are bullish or bearish, but the ETFs kind of aren't. What else? So still developing here. We can leave this up. I think I made the windows like too small. I don't know. But we can keep an eye on this. Oh wait, I can make this bigger? Not really. What else? What's GME doing? We got some bullish activity on the 45. Let's do, I like diamond for GME, but that might not be. Let's do balanced for GME. No, I do like conservative, and I will keep balanced. Won't mess with the settings, but 45-minute looks good. But conditions are probably largely the same as the last time we checked out GME. Eager ask, right? So we have this ask shooting up as the price goes down. Things are still, these are hefty support levels, but it doesn't seem like anything is happening just yet. If we kind of and we see the prices kind of just doing like this, so maybe around the first week of December we might get some exciting times, but for now I think it's pretty just gonna float along until it looks like liquidity is bouncing something. But ultimately it's green, so it is bullish, so the expectation is that the resolution of whatever is about to happen will be upwards, right? That's how it works. It's the beauty of LDPM. But we do see on the 45-minute that things are tentatively bullish as well. Green tends to go up. We do see LDPMs are shooting down. We can see them adjusting here a little bit. That means that there's quite an eager bid entering. Oh. I don't know if you could hear that, but someone just went by with large music. How is, I think silver's down today. No, well, yeah, negative 3%. Increasing liquidity at the bid. No bueno. Oh, this is the 8-minute though. Oops. No, it's the 45-minute. But we can see eager bid popping in. So keep an eye on it. Price didn't even make it to the lower order LDPMs before this eager bid starts jumping in. Reasonably bullish, although it would be like aggressively bullish, right? Let's see what TLT's up to. We got an eager ask. We got quite the distance. That eager ask is maybe going to work on the price, but tentatively bullish. We can make things a little bit more conservative if we want. Yeah, that removed all of our hopes. But maybe that's good. Maybe we were talking ourselves into something. So when we make things a little bit more conservative, when we raise LDPS's standards, we see that things are still bearish. And increasingly so. So maybe not. Maybe we wait a little bit before it moves up. But also maybe it won't, right? Because it's bearish. Candles are red. So the price is, a conservative take is the price is going to go down. A more like progressive take, if you want to, if like you were the type of trader who wants to, you know, be actively sizing in and sizing out, you might see this and say, well, it was sustained bullish. You know, we did have a little flash of bearish liquidity, things being transacted at the bid, but in comparison, you know, all big runs start somewhere. So maybe you're the type of person who likes to get in on these early runs. I'm lazy. I like to wait. But if you were to say how reminiscent, right? You might, you know. It's all just about how you want to manage your trades, really. I feel like. What's Tesla doing? Also kind of the same. We'll get rid of LDPM. LDPM is a little messy. But bearish before earnings. Is earnings today? That is, I think, today. When does it happens at night? So let's see. All right, let's spend some time on LDPM then. All right, let's go out. And then let's look at, I think balanced would be good here because I want to see if any changes in behavior. Let's see if there's any changes in behavior that we can kind of just readily identify. Not really, right? So kind of just bearish action, get a little bullish, bearish, bullish. We are losing a little bit of this bullishness as earnings approaches. So this is the weekly. So each one of these bars is a week. So for the past 3 weeks, liquidity has been decreasing. And then if we move to the daily, we still see bearish, but not like increasingly so. I mean, what's LDPM? Are these bull traps? Of course they are. Look at these inverted LDPMs. So this is bull trap. So this technically unbull trapped as LDPMs became uninverted, but that was at the same time that LDPS started saying things were bearish, so then that just reinverts things. And it looks like we're still going down. So it doesn't, basically I don't see anything that's like, hey, there was this eager bid cascade, right? This eager bid happened. Price goes up and immediately these LDPMs shoot up. So we have very aggressive like profit taking. This profit taking continues and we're still bearish. So it's not, you know, we've seen examples where you see this type of activity, an eager bid comes in, price skyrockets, profit taking occurs, and then but then the price can eat through that ask and then like start to appreciate. And that doesn't seem, I just don't see that here. And things are red. And I think last time we saw that the liquidity flow was also neutral. So there still is no one like stepping in. I would have to look at the dashboard to see what the short ratio is though. Maybe this is just like super eager short covering, like just in case. But the daily's bearish. The weekly was bearish. And then if we move in, instead of like moving all the way to 90 minutes, let's go to like the 3 hour and see what that's doing. It's not ideal. We have eager bid comes in, immediately the LDPMs jump up, showing that there's immediately an ask is present. This pushes things back down. And we're kind of just been floating with these. There's like an eager bid here. Here's like the cascade happening. I don't like, Tesla is just always a bit much. So let's make things simple. Let's go to diamond, simplified, and let's just see what LDPS is telling us without LDPM or anything. So weekly, bearish. Daily, bearish. 3 hour, bearish. 90 minute. Look at that. So we have, on moving down, we see that we have our first level of bullish liquidity is at the 90 minute. So I don't know. That doesn't seem like a balance to me. So I think bearish, right, is where you would, where you would kind of have to lean, I think. Yeah, that's what I would. Because I don't know. It's so messy. Look how messy LDPM is all the time. But it just doesn't look like a stock that's primed, right? But we shall see. We see that we are still continuing down. It looks like the scoop has failed. We can see the failed scoop right here. So the ideal is that the LDPMs shoot up and then they kind of like come down and then they start doing like this guy. Right? And then the ideal is that this price will start respecting those lines as it rises. But we see that we go bloop and then the price jet through. So a failed scoop, a failed eager bid. So continued downside is expected. And woo, we've gotten nice and red. So we'll watch that downside. We'll watch that downside as it happens. I'm gonna watch it, and I think it might be worth watching ES in real time. Yeah, but that's, you know, we can just watch how it's pretty straightforward. When it's red, it goes down. And when it's not red, it usually doesn't go down. What are their earnings? Hold on. Loud truck. AT&T. AT&T. Oh, there you are. The AT&T 5.350 global notes due 2066 are seeing a decline in value. How did I get there? Let's see what earnings are tomorrow. There's 501 earnings tomorrow. That's Southwest. Love. Isn't ideal. I don't like when things get messy like this. It just tells me that there's, you know, if we're constantly switching between, you know, being on the verge of bullish and bearish, it's not the most bullish thing for me. But also not the most bearish. You can't really, you know, you kind of got to wait for these nice, you know, when the market makes up its mind with the liquidity, we will be the first to know. But the day looks good, actually. That actually doesn't look bad. We do have quite, I would say, like a persistently present ask, but we have some pretty hefty bids. We have bullish. It doesn't seem that bad. We'll have to keep an eye on that. ADT, I didn't know that was still a thing. Ooh. Perhaps not much longer. So this is like this is like an anti-example, right? So we have bullish on the daily with earnings coming up and quite a decent space between price and a potential LDPM resistance or like floor, whatever LDPM 687 I think it is telling us. I don't know any of these other companies. American Airlines. Not too shabby. So we got inverted ODPM, so suggestive of a bull trap. And we see the ask is already kind of rising. We see these LDPMs. So this one I think is a little bit of a trick. I think this is a bull trap. So let's write down which ones we need to keep an eye out for. So what's this? American Airlines. I think it looks like a bull trap. So we'll say that. We'll see how that goes. And then the other one was Love. That one looked okay, right? Or did we check LDPM on that? That might have also been inverted. Oh yeah, no. So bull not trap? Question mark? We'll keep an eye on it. We do see there was an aggressive bid. Ask came up to take profit, but again, unlike the one, I forget which one we saw earlier, but here we see the profit taking is really not really affecting things. Like the LDPMs are still kind of just cruising along. They're convinced in their destination. Oh, an aggressive bid coming in. On ES. And we have oil flashing bullish. Ooh, aggressive bid. Let's see how aggressive it gets. So it looks like not too aggressive of a bid. Maybe something spicier happening on the 3 minutes. So we have on the 3 minutes, oil is nice and bullish. Silver's nice and bullish. Or silver and gold, sorry. Silver and gold. Isn't that a song? But we are pretty bearish, as we see, on the 3 minute. Some bullish activity here, but with 3 layers of pretty potent liquidity to work through. We did see a little bit of an eager bid here on the 3 minute, and then a prompt eager ask. The 8 minute. Oh, maybe my hair is. I had to quickly shower after running with the dogs. Still see things are progressing. And notice too that we went from like strong bearish or at the bid to now like a light bearish. So there's an eager bid coming in. And we can see we can actually visualize that with the LDPM. It'd be cool to see like a really nice bid cascade come in. My hair is goofy. Oh, what can you do? Anything? What else? Yeah, there was no other earnings that I knew or noticed. How's Starbucks doing with their new CEO? Hefty. Ooh, look at ODPM did an about face. It was like, yes, I'm gonna start buying right now. We have a good amount of selling though. That's actually pretty wild. You have like these eager ask. Like these timed eager asks. Eager bid, eager ask, eager bid, eager ask. We haven't had another eager bid though, but LDPM is suggesting that there's an organic bid, very close and moving. So that's actually pretty bullish. Oops. Yeah, this is the opposite actually of what we normally see. This is a lot of bid on the, normally we see like this we were looking at yesterday, where it's like every time the price comes, the eager asks start coming in and chunking away. But here we actually see kind of the opposite. Like anytime the price falls, we get this immediate kind of response with the bids over since 2022 on the weekly. So it is still inverted though, but like I said, that's the LDPM is even doing an about face on the weekly here. So LDPM crosses over, you go to an upright, right? So you're not inverted, and LDPS is bullish, and the rest is left to your imagination. LDPM said, okay, alrighty. That eager ask was playing with fire and lost. But again, look how immediately the bid swoops down. Very nice. We're still moving along up at the ES. What else? Ooh, NVIDIA red. I think today's just a fluke. It's gotta be. What are we on? Diamond? What are we on? Aggressive? Still bullish? Yes. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take a red day. We are bullish. We're green. We're above LDPM, so red day happens. Until any of those two things change, we just ignore it. But what a treat it would have been to have sold, I think, was it Monday? I exited those NVIDIA puts for a loss because things are bullish. But that's just unfortunate timing. Things are still bearish on the 8-minute here, but improving some. Dark, light, extra light. So it looks like that eager bid is working its way kind of through the market. Just checking the messages. All right. See, I don't have much else to say. We had the Tesla earnings coming up. What did we shout? I don't know what that is. I wonder. I wish that you could sort. Put. October, November. What price is Tesla? I don't know. 214. I want to see how LDPM, if it works on options. That would be super cool. Super cool. I mean, it should. I just don't know how TradingView processes the info. So let's look at something that should be relatively active, right? So it's like a nearby expiring put. This is beautiful. Eager bid coming in on the put. It actually makes me very happy. I wonder who the eager bid on the put could be. Who knows? I wish so. Let's see. I'm so tired. Let's see what a 0 DTE. Let's look at. I'm curious. I'm looking to see to make sure it's all trading hours. I think it is. Just because the times don't add up. But I feel like it's normally down here if it's able to be changed. But moving on, let's look at SPY and let's look at a 0 DTE. This would be, how would we, 20, we have to learn the format, 2, no, yeah, 2 for month is 10, 23 is the day, it's gonna be a call, no, a put. It's gonna be, let's do like a 575. So this is the ODPM. Let's do we do balanced. Let's do full. That's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. We can see so this is a So keep in mind that you can look at options with LDPM and LDPS. You might be able to discern some interesting information. Let's do, but that means you could do a liquidity scanner on how, okay. Is that real? Can you? Wow. Did that not work? No, this is Coinbase. Oh, this is put 575. That's silly. So then you can do. Where did the. Okay. Right. So we can see that the things became bullish on the 0 DTEs for SPY, or this one in particular, at 3:45 yesterday. So yesterday, the it puts expiring today became bullish. Ooh. Can you do... How do you add volume? Where does it go? SPY 2410 23 P575. Thank you. That's not true. We were just there. 2410 23 P57. That one. MA length. Oh no, things did not do well. This is SPY on the 8. What about futures? Sorry, my mind is actually reeling at the amount of information that this gives. So if we see things are bullish, so liquidity is increasing. It naturally makes us wonder where the liquidity is coming from. And considering we are looking at explicitly options, it makes one wonder if there are times when liquidity on this option is very poor versus when it is very good. Why that might be the case. But who knows? It looks like we have failed the scoop, and we haven't really tried to scoop back up. This is so cool. I had this, I've been meaning to look at this, and I can't believe I just did. It took me so long. But you can set up then, that's actually insane. So one of the ways that you can calculate IV, I'm gonna get a little nugget here, is you can, a lot of the ways that people do it is they'll find like representative options throughout the like the landscape, and then they calculate IV from those options, and then kind of average it or what have you, and then you get the equities IV. But with the liquidity scanner, you can look at the liquidity and resultant future variance of these options yourself. It's pretty cool. So you can essentially turn this into a vol surface. Isn't that crazy? So you can pick your representative options that you want. So say you want like a 0.25 delta out of the money put, 0.25 delta out of the money call, and like, so you pair those up, and then you just stick them in here, and you have yourself a vol surface. You can see where these strikes are not getting good liquidity and which strikes are getting good liquidity. Isn't that cool? And considering, where options liquidity typically comes from, it looks like a convenient way to wave your hands around. So red is as red does. We still have some bid moving down, but nothing's working to catch yet. We're still red. Lots of red on the 8. So I wouldn't have many bullish hopes for the rest of the day. Maybe some recovery, but we haven't seen any evidence of like a nice bid coming in. I definitely tweeted about Apple, but I wonder... Wait, did I buy... I did. Apple. I get the volume off of here. So this is what we would be looking for. So we kind of had like a little bit of a fail. We moved down and we've kind of started moving up. And for now, it looks like the price is respecting the scoop, right? So now we want this one to come down and so the price will respect that. And then this one will come down and then like the price. And then we kind of just ride the waves up. But we don't have anything working to make that move yet on ES. So down we go. But Apple on the 3-minute seems to maybe be catching a little bit of a bid. Not so much on the 8-minute though, so probably not going to be long lasting. We do have an inverted, there's a bear trap for Apple. LDPM is inverted. So some hope that this LDPM 6. Oh, this is 987 actually. So hope that LDPM 987 survives, but things are looking concerning. So let's move up to the 90. Still concerning. In here we actually see aggressive ask entering, even affecting LDPM 9. Concerning. When were we bullish on this? Was that 3 on the 3-minute? Maybe, So yeah, if you're a day trader, but this is also concerning, right? Bearish. LDPM is 80. This is actually, I keep calling it 89 because that's what it used to be, but I'm pretty sure it's 144 now, which is kind of like my de facto, like, internal when things become bearish or bullish. It used to be 89, but I'm enjoying that. With the improvements to LDPS, I'm enjoying being able to move up to like the higher level LDPMs as as kind of like the baseline. And then I kind of let LDPS tell me what's going to happen in between. So like prime example, we have bearish, right? So likely move to 214. And considering, so this would be like the floor that we found, and it took us to the daily, but you know, we can see if we have any positions that are maybe better handled on smaller time frames. We see that there's not much down here that is going to work to prevent that upstairs liquidity drain, it seems. We just don't have any identifiable floor. Like, so now it really contextualizes whether or not we think this scoop is going to make it, right? Which it looks like already. So actually bearish on Apple. I did open a position in Apple, but I think it was nothing exciting. I think, where was it? There you go. Oh yeah, I wanted to capture some IV, so I bought some $80 puts, which if you think about it is really only like right down here. So that's like, you know, a day's journey maybe, if we're lucky, if I'm lucky. So, but things are still looking dire. I actually need to contact, I feel like I need to reach out to Squeeze Metrics and be like, let's see, anything else? These things are still going down. It'd be cool if we could speed up time in general, but also mainly to see how far down this price goes. Hopefully to 80. That's the goal. So we got futures aren't doing good. What about what happened? Anything fun happening in Hong Kong? No. It looks like still we're bullish. I mean, bullish is as bullish does. LDPM 144 is behaving nicely as a support. Oh, it did down 0.85%, but you know, I'm not the most bullish person on China, but this looks fine. What about the week? Week looks fine. Do you have some ask? I would expect some turbulence here at like 24,388, like because this is an inverted, right? So this is a bull trap. Would be like the technical, as far as it can be technical, right? So inverted, which is like the bars are green, but we have like the low, medium, high LDPM as opposed to like low, medium, high. So it's switched. So it looks like perhaps, as we did not really seem to make an effort in moving above LDPM. What about, but that's the weekly, right? So I think silver was down. Ooh. I don't know. I never know which one to choose, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, still got that very nice eager bid. A little bit of a vacuum, but we see that the ask isn't really shooting up, so I'm fine with that. Seems like you might pull back a little, but things still look good. We got More bearish news. We got a potential another scoop forming. That'd be exciting for everyone. All right. So unless anyone has any more ideas for equities to look at, I'm going to go. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I have some brainstorming to do on this new information about the option liquidity being just blatantly available in TradingView. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'll call it there. I did remember to record this, so you should be seeing this up on YouTube soonish. I don't think I'm gonna edit it. Probably just throw it up. And so yeah, if you didn't catch all of it, feel free to check that out. Probably in a few hours. And I will see you next time. I'll probably hop on like Friday, if any, unless anything crazy happens. But we shall see. Looks like there's some respect here for the organic bid. We do have 3 of them, so we'll see. But things are still bearish and across the board too. Ooh, silver's going bearish. Silver. Not good. You have some bid also. But we have broken the scoop. You can see the scoop is broke. Yeah, so downside. We had some selling, some normal kind of meeting at the bid, and then an aggressive ask comes in and just kind of keeps pushing things down. But something to keep an eye out for. So, okay guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good one, and I appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, that's all. All right, see you guys. Happy trading. Bye.